Hey right guys, Trish Munch's Joe here, and today we are watching and reacting to episode 17 of One Tree Hill season 6. Last episode we kind of had Julian being the great guy. I asked on Patreon if people actually like Julian because I was curious, and I think pretty much everyone says that Julian's one of their favourites. So yeah, I think we're okay with Julian. I was always a bit cautious the last few eps because I thought if the ball was going to drop that he was actually evil Knievel, but no, he seems like he's okay, and they've done I think enough to I say redeem. He was never even that evil. I think they gave the impression that he was an evil character when he actually wasn't. So yeah, he seems cool. And someone let me know as well that Austin Nichols, who plays Julian, actually dated Sophia Bush, which is an interesting fact. So she's dated, correct me if I'm wrong, from the show, Chad Michael Murray, Austin Nichols, and James Lafferty. Is that correct? 3 of the co-stars. Fair play. So everyone wanted to date Sophia Bush. I can't even blame them. So, but yeah, I still can't get over Chad Michael Murray cheating on Sophia Bush. What a mistake. But anyway, guys, episode 17. If you enjoy, remember to leave a like. If you're new, remember to subscribe. And if you do want the early and uncut reactions to One Tree Hill, then link to the Patreon page will be in the description and one of the comments down below. But for now, episode 17. Let's do this.
Need to go.
Why? What did I do?
You know what you did.
Couldn't get it all.
Most girls like that.
Well, not me.
Apparently not.
Ick. I'm gonna take a shower, and when I get out,
Tell me.
you gone.
I don't understand why it's such a big deal.
Because I don't do that. I'm a mother, for God's sakes.
Do what?
Brooke, I'm sorry. It won't happen again. Okay, really, I promise.
You caught me a little off guard there.
Understandable. I'm sorry.
Was he doing Willy
Sorry, I
Windmills?
forgot. Just as long as it doesn't happen again.
Willy
Have
Windmills.
my word, never again will I say the words, I love you.
Oh, what's that?
Even though I do in fact love you.
No, you don't. Don't be a fuck. Don't be.
I love you, I love you.
Quit it!
Oh God, mate, you do not. You slept together once. What is with shows like just like yeah, everyone's you know what? I don't even care. Millie and Mouth. Mouth still looks like a corpse a little bit.
What are you doing here?
I'm thinking Mouth doesn't deserve Millie.
I came to get my car. I'm driving it back.
I thought the whole point in New York was that you didn't need a car.
Yeah, but I've decided to stay on a more permanent basis.
Yes.
Wow.
Find that
So,
life you dream of, Millie.
I guess this is goodbye for a while then.
Yes.
Actually, it's goodbye forever.
Bye, mate. Maybe you'll get him next time, Mouth. Maybe this time you won't. Also, where did Tracy go? Did she just kind of disappear after all that drama happened? It's like, yeah, you know what, I'm done. I saw that actress in I'm going to watch the show, I think it's called Yellowstone or something, and she's in that show.
Happy anniversary, Nathan Scott.
Was that a chocolate bar for dinner?
Since it's
Deb, thank thy Lordeth.
let you stay up past bedtime and watch Thomas and Friends.
Wow.
I'd rather watch Gossip Girl. It's so bad for me.
Gossip Girl is pretty cool. He knows where the good shows are at. Was Gossip Girl... I'm assuming Gossip Girl was more popular than One Tree Hill was.
That was fast. Pizza's here.
It's Dan Scott. 100% it's Dan.
Hello, Deb.
Let's check.
You're looking old.
Oh, away with words.
I invited him.
Well, I'm kicking him out. One Tree Hill averaged about 3 mil a season, 3-4 mil. That One Tree Hill was way more popular. That's surprising. Yo, she needs a shit, bro! Constipation do be like that. The surprise. What? Is this where they're trying to be a lot arty? Yeah, I already thought Gossip Girl would be more popular, but...
I want to see the surprise.
That's not a good idea.
I want to see it.
Question. Is anyone, like, into the whole Peyton's could possibly be dying storyline? I could just do with her being pregnant and, like, that's it. Being all lovey-dovey with Lucas.
Like you said, this is our house now.
I'm not going to be there, I'm going to die before it. And it's like, she's clearly just not going to die, is she? Maybe she will. Maybe I'll eat my words and cut to the finale and Peyton's in a grave. It do be like that, Lucas. It do be like that.
We haven't even picked out names yet. I was thinking Anna.
Karen Jr.
Anna for a little girl after my mom. When I think about all the time I thought maybe I didn't want a baby. Like I couldn't handle it.
Peyton, it doesn't work like that.
It's a good thing Hilary Burton's a good actress. I mean, that's like good if any actor or actress is good at their job, but...
I'm gonna have this baby.
Cool. She ain't gonna die giving birth. There we go. I'll spoil that for you now. Imagine if it's as brutal as like the first step of House of the Dragon, giving birth.
We don't have to make this decision now, okay? We can take
Play
a couple
Monopoly.
days before we go back in, okay?
For an abortion.
That is not what the doctor called it.
That's what it is.
Look, nobody is gonna say...
What it is!
Damn.
Okay. If you would like to talk about it, then call it what it is.
I mean, if they get an abortion, that would whack up the storyline a bit. That's just gonna be depressing.
Why didn't you tell me that?
Because I didn't want you to worry, and they said it was nothing.
Oh, they said it was nothing. Well, that's doctors for you, yeah.
Continuing this pregnancy means I lose you. Then we end it.
Ooh.
It's not an end.
Lucas Schmucas.
This is our baby.
Try again, okay? We can adopt, okay?
We can
What if
adopt.
your parents never would have adopted? We never would have met.
I know.
There is that.
But this little life inside of me, it's you. And it's me. And I want him to have your goofy squint. I want her to have my chickeny legs.
Fair. I want to have your goofy ass laugh.
I don't care about that. I care about this child growing up without a mother. Look what it did to you.
Ooh, bro.
You're really trying to guilt me into this.
Yeah, it's her choice, mate. Sorted. Simple as that.
Look at what I'm gonna do. If in the end, it keeps you alive.
Cool. What a cool guy.
You're such a dick.
I'm fine, I'm a dick.
Someone said it, finally. Took 6 seasons and 17 episodes. Or 5 seasons and 17 episodes, but whatever.
What are you doing?
It was too soon.
Oh, you don't be a baby, mate. You don't need a child, you've already got one.
Now I will beat your ass.
You sound like a mom.
Yeah, sounds like Karen beating up their kid. That's what Luke's had to
A
go
while
through.
back, I had a dream. Something happened to you. It got me to thinking about my life without you, and
Yo, Chad Michael Murray's actually acting.
No, I can't live that life.
Like, well.
Even if something does happen to me, you're gonna be okay. I mean, you can raise this baby on your own.
Damn.
Just like your mom did.
And how am I supposed to feel about the child that took you?
That plaything's
I don't worry
terrifying.
about that for a second because you are not that person. And just think about all that
Damn.
sexy Jake Jagelski single dad tail you're gonna rake.
Not funny.
I'm sorry, it's not funny.
Not funny, bro.
Because,
Don't believe for a second that they're going to kill off Peyton, so I'm not like, believing it.
our story already has the greatest ending. No matter what.
Also,
Because we're together.
I think like it's a good like dilemma drama of whatever for the two characters to have, but it feels very thrown in and forced. Is the thing that's stopping me getting like really invested in it. I don't know. There's something about it. It's like off.
He's kicking hard.
Acting wise,
feel
they're
that?
both doing well.
Yeah.
We are gonna live happily ever after.
Hey, you changed your tune quick. Because 5 seconds ago you were saying when you die you'll love the baby.
All three of us.
Yeah, I'm the long goodbye. They went for the most boring font ever, didn't they? Yeah, his was literally the most
No,
boring
wait.
font in the world.
Wait for what, Marvin? What else is there to say after goodbye?
You're not wearing your glasses.
Hello.
I had LASIK.
What?
I see 20/20 now.
Okay.
Well, I guess it was a month first.
Okay. If you're done making fun of me, I have a long drive.
Hang on, that was mean. I was angry.
Mouth, go away. We got bigger fish to fry now.
There's nothing you can say that I haven't said to myself 1,000 times.
Well, maybe there's one thing. I'm sorry.
Oh, he's sorry.
What are you sorry for?
For being such a
For driving you
twat.
away.
Hold on.
It's $300.
Text messaging fees. Most of those were
What?
texts from Gigi, and a lot of them were my replies.
Yeah.
Why are you doing
that?
this?
That helps.
It's cruel.
I'm not trying to be cruel, Millie.
I'm trying to be
I'm doing this
truthful.
because you're the one who deserves to be angry. And you need to know that you didn't
Yes,
screw this up.
mouth.
And I didn't even really realize how wrong it was until I saw it there in black and white.
I'm glad they're doing this and not making Millie out to be the bad guy, because when they tried that shit, I was like, okay.
But if I'd never gone down that road, then you never would have,
What?
you know.
What? I had sex.
So before
was it-
you
okay,
walk out of my
alright, I thought
life,
never mind.
I need to know if you can forgive me.
That's really noble, Marvin, but
Well, I'm a noble kind of guy.
you have needs. There were so many times I'd lie awake watching you sleep and I just want to rip your clothes off and attack you.
Jeez!
I was scared that what we had was so special that sex would mess it up. That the promise of it could never live up to the real thing.
Yeah, trust me, mouth literally will not impress you, penis-wise.
Don't say that.
It wasn't that special, mouth.
We were amazing together.
I love that she's like digging into him.
We'd be amazing together again.
No.
The
It's done.
mistakes we made will always be there between us. But maybe if we
What?
start over,
Oh my god, they're doing this, like building up the music, like everyone's gonna be there, like.
we can't just go back to being Mouth and Millie.
I don't want to go back. I want to go forward, being this version of us.
What do you mean?
Okay.
I mean, things were
Marry
always so
me,
easy
Millie.
between us before, but this is real life. Yes, we made mistakes. We screwed up.
No, she did make a mistake. I can't deny that.
Something we both know is worth fighting for and protecting. I don't have all the answers, Millie.
Is he actually gonna propose?
I know that I miss you.
No, you don't. You are horny, mouth.
I miss knowing that my day was going to start with you. Knowing that I was going to come home to the one person who really got me.
Yeah, but you forgot that in between that you were flirting with Tracy.
Every morning you snore for exactly 7 minutes.
Oh my god, no, that's weird that he knows that.
I do not.
You do, you little warthog. Say it, mouth.
I miss the classes.
The classes aren't coming back, Marvin. I can't rewind the clock and take any of it back.
Okay.
I know that.
Yep.
But I didn't love you for your glasses.
I loved you for your...
I love you for you.
I thought he was going to say I loved you for your virginity or something fucking weird. So that's when he started getting pissy. Go.
To go.
Yes. On your way, Millie. Leave. And never
Or you could
return.
stay.
No, Mouth. She's just told you 3 times. Kiss on the cheek.
I'm sorry.
He's gonna, like, skin that part of skin and put it in a frame. Get right, bro. The 7-year itch.
Where's the boy anyway?
Oh, your mom's watching him for the night.
Oh, it's not chocolate bars.
And who's
it's
gonna watch him when we do a dime for breaking and entering?
Don't be such a wuss. I've got everything figured out. Time for fortune cookies.
Okay.
Okay.
My fortune says that you are gonna love your wife forever and ever. Watch.
You are a master of your craft.
Okay.
In bed. Now that is true.
It does not say that.
No, but you can add
Pretty
in
good
bed
joke.
to the end of any fortune and it works.
What?
It works every time. Try it.
No, this is so not gonna work. Here we go.
Prepare yourself for a big change. In bed. Well, you know what they say about the 7-year itch.
Fortune cookies suck. I know the last couple of weeks have been hard on you. Taking care of Jamie, working full time.
Looking after the family while I do nothing. No, he's not done nothing, I guess. That was season 5.
And Principal Rimkus told me I couldn't publish it in the school paper.
So of course you did.
Of course you
Yeah. Are you mad?
Yeah, Principal Butt Kiss.
did. Got him!
No.
Thank you.
Anyway, she suspended me.
She suspended her. That's hilarious.
You want to move to Charleston?
I know, it's totally crazy, right? But on the other hand, you're going to be spending a lot more time here than you will be in Tree Hill.
No, we're not leaving Tree Hill. This is silly.
See, isn't this perfect?
She's so
Jamie would love
cute.
it. Chester would love it.
You're not
I'm sure
living
this
here.
place comes with things that could eat Chester.
And there's a piano. There you go. That's actually wins you over.
Let's dream big. You should get back to your music, but I'm not talking about writing songs in some creaky old house. You should get back on the road.
Ooh, with Chris Smeller.
We're not the same couple we were then. We're much stronger now.
Yeah, and let's be clear, you left without really saying bye to him and you cheated on him, maybe, but not really. Kind of. You were left with another bloke. It's very different.
Different city every night, living out of a bus. What kind of a life would that be for him?
It's the kind of life most kids dream of.
Is it? When I was James' age, I didn't dream of, like, travelling sea by sea in a bus. What?
This is our marriage. You can't take those kind of chances with marriage.
Well, yeah, you can literally do that.
Yeah, well, think about it.
Besides, what do you want with an old house like this?
At least we're not moving into here. Have sex on the piano? Very, very adorable. The deleted scene.
What are you still doing here?
I didn't know you dated Ryan Reynolds.
What are you talking about?
Okay.
Where did you get that?
This website, it's called who'sdatedwho.com. It lists everyone you've dated for the past 5 years.
They can't
Wow.
do that. Well, yeah, I would have dated her, but no.
Colin Farrell, nice. Remind me to get tested.
Just I digging Colin Farrell.
Playtime's over.
6 hours of battery life, sweetheart.
I was gonna say, what was that
Why are
gonna
you
do?
doing this?
Because I'm trying to figure out why you got so freaked out about what I said.
She got freaked out by me because you've been dating for like 1 minute. What's he on about? Why you got freaked out by it?
So then the last time you were in love... Now I get it.
Yeah. It was a long time ago.
He's being strange, no offense.
Where are you going?
If you have more than one
I'm
copy of Lucas's book,
investigating.
I'm out of here.
Oh,
I'm
wow.
sorry if it's weird for you.
You still love him?
Why would she still love him,
No.
you fool?
I don't.
Yeah, that's what Peyton said.
This is ridiculous.
It's just that I've already been in a relationship that had the stench of Lucas Scott hanging over it.
You're not in a relationship, are you?
I'm the girl who's dating the guy who came to town in the first place to get Peyton back.
Boom.
Okay, not exactly
Boom.
true, but
Boom.
point taken.
Boom.
It sucks always being the footnote in someone else's love story.
Go away, Julian. I'm trying to find out why you got so freaked out on us.
Lucas and Peyton's story is all about romance and destiny and fate.
And Peyton's potential
You're
death.
different.
What do you want me to say?
How about I love you too, Julian?
No, don't be forced
How
into
about
saying
thank
that. Thank you, Brooke.
This is all happening.
As
really
if he's getting
fast.
pushy and
What
arsy
happened
about
to just
this.
having fun. And you know, it's not as simple for me. I have Sam to think about.
Don't do that.
What?
Don't hide behind Sam.
I'm not hiding.
She,
you
oh,
are.
bro.
And you want to know what I think?
Maybe she just doesn't love
I
you
think
yet.
you do love me. Or you could love me. But you're just too stubborn and scared to admit it because the last time you really gave your heart to
This guy's a fucking idiot. Wow. He's really trying to, like, push her into saying this shit.
deserve to feel this way again.
That's how you ruin a character in about 5 seconds.
You don't see what I see, Brooke. I'm gonna try one more time.
Do not say it back.
I love you.
Brooke, do not say it back. Do
I'm
not.
in love with you.
Don't let him guilt trip you and saying that, I
So
swear.
lost.
Don't.
Completely in love with you. I have been ever since I saw you doing that ridiculous Molly Ringwald dance.
Also, this is super rushed, by the way. Do not. Don't. Say you need a shit. Say anything.
I care about you so much.
That's all you need to say. If you want to have a Marty, mate, you fucking have a Marty about it.
Never let it be said that Brooke Davis is easy.
Yes! Mate, go away.
Wasn't fair.
That's how you ruin a character in 5 minutes.
It's okay, someday you'll let someone in. Today's just not that day.
Today's just not... Don't get me wrong, I'd be on the verge of tears if Brooke didn't love me either. But the point is, you've been hooking up for about 2 days.
It's my fault. We were just having fun, and I just...
Mate, I don't feel sorry for you if this is what you're trying to do here. Go away,
It's
leave.
too soon.
Bro, if only the gods could see me now. It's like, what are you on about?
Tell you what, why don't you go get ready for dinner? We'll pretend the last hour never happened.
No, I'm not going to pretend that didn't happen at all. That's a footnote on your character, mate.
Can we really do that?
Now he's got to redeem himself again after we just...
Yes, we do it all the time. It's called a deleted scene.
Okay.
Go pull yourself together, Brooke Davis. You look a mess.
This should have been a deleted scene. That's the irony of it, to be fair. And then he just said she looked like a mess. He's one nice guy. I know he's probably being sarcastic, but the irony in the fact that this should have been a deleted scene. That's miserable. Oh, mate. I'm trying to be... The Cold War. Ah, Dan and Deb, yes.
Can I have some ice cream now?
It's okay with me if it's okay with your granny, Deb. And I want to take a picture of your dad petting this big brown goat. When this bratty kid walks up and whacks the goat with a big stick.
Oh,
that's
Dan
when the
wasn't
goat
having
hip
that.
checks your dad 10 feet across the petting zoo. He didn't even know what hit him.
Grandpa, why'd you and Nanny Deb stop being married?
Oh, yeah, Dan botched that one. No offense, Dan.
G-man.
G-man.
Life's like a long race. And some couples are meant to go the whole distance, and some are only meant to go halfway.
Do you still love each other?
Oh, Jamie's asking the big questions.
If there's one thing I know, it's that your mom and dad are going to make it all the way to the finish line.
Yes, Dan Scott. King. Now she's looking through old photo albums.
Well, the boy's out.
We drove 600 miles to ride on a bus.
600 miles?
Still a great day.
Don't think there's much of a day left.
We were supposed to be this couple.
Oh, and then that's cute. That's...
A couple. Really big ones.
You couldn't have turned to a better page.
Whenever I think the man I fell in love with is still inside there somewhere, looked your brother in the eye and pulled the trigger.
Yeah, you did be doing that, Dan. You did be doing that.
I've done my time, Deb.
It'll never be enough. Keith won't get any time back.
Yes, Deb.
You want to talk about Keith? Let's talk about Keith.
We're doing this.
In a single moment of hatred, I made the greatest mistake of my life.
Always admitted it's a mistake. There you go. Even though we knew that.
I thought I was getting revenge because I thought Keith had poisoned that bottle of scotch and left me there to burn to death.
Yo, with your weak evidence.
You want to walk down memory lane tonight? I thought the reason Keith was trying to kill me was because I hired Jules to sleep with him.
God, that seems like a lifetime ago.
In one of the worst moments of my life, I walked in on my wife cheating on me with my own brother.
Yeah, that's brutal, to be fair, mate.
I pulled the trigger.
There you go.
And you loaded the gun.
There's all his reasonings.
Have you?
I left Karen without Keith, Lily without a father.
Ooh.
And that's why I hate you. It's good that you're gonna die soon, Dan. It makes me believe in justice.
Wow. There you go.
Now get the hell out.
They had a nice little moment and then thrown back to reality.
It's time for you to get better.
This timing. If that ain't a sign, that's unlucky, Deb. No offense. And there we go. Ready for Ep 18. I believe in justice. Dan, just so you know, you're gonna be saved.
Yes, I say yes.
Haley's going back on tour, which they're gonna
George Bailey,
regret after like 5 seconds. Or maybe they'll time it where she goes on tour at the end of season 6 and then they do another time skip. Mal's gonna be in the back of the car naked. Watch Andre Hill's trope. Well, he did say he liked the glasses, there you go. Hey, get over it!
This is the production office. Apparently one of the locations fell through. I gotta go down and figure it out.
Tonight?
You're calling him running because she didn't say she loved you.
Do you want me to go with you?
That is
It'll
painful.
probably take a while.
Okay.
I'll probably just crash at the hotel.
Oh my, he's such a
But I'll see you tomorrow.
baby. He's such a baby, man. What the fuck?
Someday.
Yeah, when you're ready, Brooke. When you're ready, not when he's ready.
I'm having this baby.
No.
We're having this baby.
We're having this baby.
Did Lucas have pink nail varnish on? Grabbing his man boob. Okay, there we go, guys. That is episode 17 of One Tree Hill Season 6. This was very much a 50-50 kind of episode for me. I felt... I like that it was kind of put into segments. usually I'm not a fan of when episodes do that. I think it actually kind of worked with this episode. It's just some story. So, okay, we start with Peyton and Lucas. She's could potentially be dying. Well, not dying. She could potentially die giving birth to the baby. So, I forgot that they kind of had that moment 4 episodes ago or whatever where she collapsed to the ground. But, yeah, I feel like a part of me just knows Peyton's not going to die. So I can't be that invested into it. However, Hillary and Chad were both, especially Hillary, but that's consistent. But Chad Michael Murray, I feel like he has ups and downs in terms of his acting, and this was definitely one of his better episodes. And I still wasn't even like blown away by it, honestly. But he was good in this episode. Hillary is always great, so that's no difference there. But I'll say that was the best part of their story was the acting. This whole like, it's just I can't. It's an interesting dilemma to have, like whether they have the baby or not. I mean, Peyton seems pretty made up on her mind, and then Lucas is kind of back in that at the end. So we'll see. Maybe I'll be wrong, and at the end of the season, Peyton dies. Maybe. But I say I doubt it. Then we went to Mouth and Millie, which was the least interesting part of the episode. I just don't care. I actually don't mind Millie, but you guys know how I feel about Mouth, and I don't care about it. They're not getting back together. She's gone, thank God. I don't think we need to see Millie anymore. I don't think we need Mouth anymore. No, we're going to have Mouth as a character, of course, but maybe now we could just lay off him having his own storyline for a bit, because, yeah, that was his fault for messing that one up. Then we had Nathan and Haley, them talking about Haley getting back into touring, potentially wanting to buy this house, their 7-year anniversary. That was just your average kind of Nathan and Haley scene. I guess it was fine. Like I said, they're adorable together, so I don't mind when they're just having a bit of a mundane storyline. Not storyline, just, I guess, scene in this episode. It was like, yeah, cool. Then we went to Julian and Brooke, and that scene just pulled me off Julian instantly. It's funny how the world works. The episode I say, yeah, you know what, I'm on board with Julian, let's go. He does this shit. I don't mind him saying that he loves her. I still think it's way too soon, but then they were like doing it where Brooke wasn't ready to say that she loved him, and I was like, okay, you know what, that's fine, we're good with that. It's way too soon for him to do it, but, and I get they have been dating for two episodes, but they've had more scenes before that, so I get he's gonna like potentially fall in love with her, but his reaction to her not being ready to say that she loved him yet was so babyish. Like, it just put me off his character. He tried to guilt trip her into saying that she loved him, and he asked her 4 times in about 7 minutes. It was ridiculous. And then he was trying to do the whole Mouth pity party, and if I'm going to be annoyed at Mouth for doing a pity party, then I'm going to be annoyed at Julian for doing a pity party. And then at the end, he's like, oh, I've got to go work on my film location. Don't come with me. And it's like, oh. And then he says she looks like a mess. And then he's just being a knob. So, Julian, no, you've ruined it, mate. You've ruined it. Again, I don't mind that he's in love with her, whatever. But his reaction to her not saying that she loved him back was ridiculous. He should have just been like, yeah, you know what, sound, whenever you're ready, we can talk about it again. But let's continue with what we're doing. Boom. Whatever. In other words, that should have been the conversation, but it wasn't. He decided to go down, I'm going to have a Marty about it. So, yeah, Julian butchered in this episode. And then we ended on Dan and Deb, which was maybe the highlight of the episode. I'd say Chad and Hillary's acting was very good, but then Dan talking about Keith to Deb, giving the reasons as to why he shot him, and then out. I think we always knew Dan knew it was a mistake to do that. Like, he regretted it pretty much the episode after. But I don't think we've ever heard him say to someone that it was the biggest mistake of his life. So for him to say that, he might have done. There's been a lot of episodes of One Tree Hill since then, but yeah, for him to say that, I think was pretty good. So overall, 50-50 episode. I think Dan and Deb were very good. I think Lucas and Haley were good. Lucas and Peyton, were good because of the acting, not because of the actual storyline. Even though it's like a big dire situation for them, but I don't know, I'm just not. It feels a bit thrown in very quickly. I know they hinted at it a few episodes ago, but I said that then as well. Then I'd say Nathan and Haley were fine. Millie and Mouth were crap. And Julian and Brooks just put me off Julian. So, yeah, I'll go I think 4.5. 4.5 out of 10 for this episode. It would have been a high to mid 3 if it wasn't for Dan and Deb. And like I said, Haley and Nathan were okay, and Chad and Hillary did do very well with their acting, but Millie and Mouth and Julian made this episode pretty weak. So I'll go 4.5 out of 10 for this one, guys. Thanks for watching. Leave a like if you enjoyed. Let me know what you thought of the episode down below in the comments. And if you do want the early and uncut reactions to One Tree Hill, then link to the Patreon page will be in the description and one of the comments down below. And I'll see you next time for episode 18. Until then, take care. Peace.